When someone is thinking or speaking about what they want, does that mean that they are in lack of it? Or how do they speak about it where it's not from a place of lack?
Right. It's a good question because
You know what I mean? If I'm
it's
like,
a fine
I want
line.
this, but I don't have it. So how do we speak about it where we're in gratitude and positive around it, as opposed to, I really want this thing, but it's not in my life right now, but I really want it.
Yeah, but the problem is you just cancelled out the manifestation when you said, but it's not in my life right now.
Ah.
Yeah, because if you're saying that, well, you could say it like this: I would really love to have this. It's a little bit softer, right, than I want, but to manifest something to deliberately manifest, you have to want it, but then you can't have any thoughts of, well, it's not here yet. Because the moment you say it's not here yet, what does law of attraction do? It's not here yet.
And it's constantly not here yet.
Yeah.
So say this again. How do we really manifest something? We put it out there, we speak it or we think it, but then we detach from it.
Yeah. And, here's the thing. We so don't realize our own amazing power that we can just ask for something and it will be given to us.
Now here's what the criticism online is for The Secret,
okay,
or the law of attraction,
okay,
or anyone talking about manifesting.
Okay.
This is what I'll see people, and this is typically people in lack, or maybe people with more of a negative frustration because they don't have what they want. They will say, or these are comments that I'll see, you can't just think something and expect it to appear without putting in the hard work, without action, without consistency. It's just, the world just doesn't work like that. When you see comments like that, or people say this, how would you respond to someone thinking that or saying that?
Well, I don't, I always kind of feel that everybody has the right to think what they want and believe what they want. And I know it's not the case. I remember Lester Levinson said something so incredible. He was a wonderful teacher. He's not alive anymore, but he was very simple in the way that he talked. And he told these students that if you want something, I could lock you up in a room and padlock that room, and you ask for that, and you have it, right? You have it now, and it will come.
Really?
Yeah, it will come, and nothing in this world can stop it. So,
wow.
Right?
What are some examples in your life where you've thought or spoken about something you desired or wanted, and it has come effortlessly? Or maybe an example of people that have written about their success stories. Is there anything you can think of?
Right.
Where maybe for a long time they'd struggled in manifesting or attracting what they wanted, but they started to apply this and really believed it, and that thing came to them.
Right. Well, when I did a book signing, and I got to talk to all of these different people, and every single person at that book signing told me about how their life had completely changed.
Wow.
And what was amazing was, so somebody would say that they were working, I don't know, cleaning a bank or something, and they wanted to have their own sound studio. And that is what they decided to manifest. And they visualized and they felt it, and they wouldn't allow any thoughts of doubt to enter their mind. And they are now running one of the top sound studios in LA.
Wow.
But not just that, they met their perfect partner. They bought their dream house. They have, 2 children, or they travel. Every single thing that they wanted, they received. And that was what was so amazing about all of these people when I was signing books. It wasn't just one thing in their life, but these people were amazing. They did gratitude all of the time, or they did affirmations all of the time. And they had a complete change within themselves, to be kind, to other people. And so they would think positively. They were aware when negative thoughts came, and they would stop them in their tracks. And so for me, I think the biggest manifestation for me was The Secret.
Yeah.
Because I was a mother of 2 children in Melbourne, Australia. I had this night where Henny Penny, the sky fell in. Everything in my life completely collapsed, right? And I had a huge awakening that night, pardon me, and realized all of this and how incredible we are and what we can do and what mastery we have over the world. And there and then I looked out at the world and I'm like, no one knows this. No one knows this. And so I was determined that I would find a way to take this to the world. I had no idea what shape or form it would take but that night I determined that is what I would do. And so eventually a whole team were gathered. I had a production company at that point, and everybody might think, oh, if you had a production company, it's so easy for you to make a documentary. Aha, but let me tell you, there's a snag. I was $2 million in debt.
Really?
That production company was $2 million in debt, and my accountant told me, you're going to be broke in 30 days and lose everything.
Wow.
Lose everything. And to this day, I don't know how it didn't happen. I do know, because I didn't allow that thought. I only allowed the thought of taking this to the world, and nothing else mattered.
Wow.
But getting this out into the world. And so, but getting back to your point, I don't want to, I remember when I did Time 100 and they had all the cameras, that was an interesting experience. Wow. Red carpet and walking down, and they were all like, what do you say to the naysayers? And I said, good for them. Good for them, because I think one problem we have in the world is people wanting other people to believe what they believe. You know, I discovered something incredible. I absolutely know it's the case. Through my experience, through tens of thousands and millions of people's experience, I know it's the case. But if there's somebody that isn't ready for this in their life, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.